Oh,
let's see. It's going to be Goofy now with those jeweler leads. Needs to find multiple frags if possible. They're lining up for him. The bomb goes down. And that is not bad at all, Anders. Nothing but headshots there. The round's in the bag. Vinny, nothing he can do, and it's going to be 4 kills for Goofy. You're right. You called it. God, I did watch the majority of the few Imperial games that were in Rio. I have to say, not feeling too hopeful for their prospects here. They were just kind of brought in out of holiday, right? Playing with stand-in as well. Same story here. I don't know. This Imperial team lost a bit of gas, I would say. It was very exciting in the first few months of it. I don't know. I'm just not myself. Just not that believing too much anymore.
No, I'm unfortunately I'm on the same kind of boat, and it feels almost heretical to say that when Fallen's in the lineup. Right. As a personal fan, I don't know why. I'm sure you do, but if you unscope, you're going to give away the sound of it, and he still is good for the kill, taking down Vinny. A little bit of a jump. Oh my god, what a flick from Hades! He's destroyed Lux. I can't even believe it. 8 seconds on the clock here, and if they had a grenade, they could actually stop that bomb plant from even going down, but they don't. Bolts is holding this really far back. Goofy. I'm shocked that he's that confident in checking it, because that's really far back from the bomb site for Bolts to be holding, and now the rest of them, they're in a lot of trouble. They do have the AWP on Joda, so maybe there's a shot at it here, but they're very low right now. Yeah, but the reason he has the AWP because he's so low on HP, and now he's the last player remaining. This round has completely collapsed, and now even a Jota gets a kill. It feels like it. Fallen already tagged up a little bit. Minio actually getting caught slightly. Okay, going to be able to pick up one more kill. Goofy with the double on the orb, but only 17 seconds, and what a shot from Hades. Lux, there should be no way. He tried to get that jump shot. That would have been really sick, but he's trying to plant the bomb, right? He already had the assisted flashbang all the way from CT's spawn. There's an AWP back there, and look at the leg shot that comes out. Hades softening up looks enough for Kyler. They pick up the double kill afterwards, and now it's a 5 versus 3.
Very nice teamwork. That's what you love to see. That is textbook. The AWP covering the rifle. He gets the aggro, does the damage, double spray down, and Kyler continues his rampage here.
Yeah, like I said, there are some players who just have an uncanny ability to do exactly this kind of thing. Flash is pretty good to begin with. Goofy's a little bit blind. Some counter flashes coming out, trying to really slow them down, and they're stuck on that ramp right now. This is so scary. Good shot right through, and Lux is going to be going down. He picks up an AK. Goofy just continuing to rain down hell on them. And Fallen, that no scope, not really connecting right now, and he's one missed shot away from dying. Goofy just comes barreling through, picks up a triple, and wins the round for his team.
He would have taken down Vinny with the bomb on his back, and the round would have fallen apart. It still can, Anders. Kyler has the AK-47, a massive amount of DPS available to him, and Hades is taking the aggro.
Yeah, and they might think he's alone up here. Look at this. They're not even checking it. Kyler with the AK up close. 22 seconds here, and they're hunting it down. Hades, he's so...
From our partners at GG Drop, all you have to do is do hashtag giveaway, and hopefully you can take part. We've got a B rush. I'm trying to get through the readouts nice and fast here as we've got the spray down coming in, and it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade so far. Kato will be on the site, only good for that one frag, but still another 3-on-3 ensues. This B bomb site is the only kind of access they've had throughout this campaign. They haven't planted just yet with the flashbang. It does affect Bolts, but he still finds the frag.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Still, somehow it's a 2-on-2. Hades. Fallen's got to be very, very careful. Straight headshot from Hades. He's not missing anything right now. And it's on Joda. He's low already. Got to be very, very careful. He does get spotted jumping back. They're hunting him down. Oh, this is really troublesome. Minio's right there, and Hades will take the shot instead. Great retake coming through, and 9 with the kit as well. They're going to be able to win the round. And the weak flank that could be coming in from Minio. Timing looked like it was good against Hades, but what a shot from Minio. Again, that's what I'm talking about. The focus on everything. They're just so crisp. There's no fight that they're not expecting. Wow. Shut down. 12-1.
Whatever happened to Goofy? I haven't seen him on TV in ages. Did he get cancelled or anything?
I don't think so. But cool. It's true. He has been kind of out of the limelight for a little bit. Yeah.
His son Max took over for a while.
Yeah, that's true. He's probably due for like a 2024 type comeback. You know.
That's true. I think that it'll be Goofy time once again in 2024. Well, at least we can hope. Speaking of which, here he comes right now. His cousin, at least, the CSGO player, mowing them down, and it is going to be 14-1. Another chance for Imperial to look like they're going to post it around, but.
Oh, Vinny, yeah, Still in a good position. Looks like they want to be boosting on over. A little bit of a jump. Do they spot it out? Looking for the headshot. All right. They're going to get one of them, but it might be too late. Lux coming in from the other side, and this is looking very crisp indeed. A 1 versus 4 for Hades, and he's not going to get far into it before Bolts takes him down. Second round for Imperial. The comeback is on, Henry.
Things are improbable. That's fair. Very improbable they pull this one back, but this is convincing. Bolts, the shiny beacon for Imperial, keeping the dream alive here. And there's a Zeus, the infamous Zeus.
Why is he in the middle of it? Why would that ever work? You have to be close to a corner. Maniac.
It's absolutely massive, Anders. And this retake, they have to go for it. They'll be coming through CT spawn. They've got no utility to speak of. That's the biggest issue here. Bolts is just going to have to come in dry and try and eviscerate all 3 members. He's done well on the first, but Fallen, if he hits that shot, maybe you're kind of believing the Deagle's actually starting to connect. He hasn't got the kit, but if some magic happens here, you never know. But there it is. He was trying to bait out the shot, but gets a lot more than he bargained for. Luckily, Lux will pull it back and upgrade to an AK-47. So that's going to be the cue for Minio on the other side of the map, trying to negate Fallen, who's in the bathrooms right now. But I think Fallen's dead if he continues. Yep, well, I guess he was just hoping no one would come along.
Well,
just gotta hope that.
Bit rough. Joda, I think, trying to block that smoke potentially, but that's not going to make the difference at the moment. They are on the bomb site. The bomb is going to be planted. Minio playing up close, and the spray, not quite good enough. Bolts will be able to take him down. Hades is ready for the swing, and he hasn't missed a shot in ages. We'll take down Bolts. It's 2 versus 3 at the moment to try and hold on to the map here for Imperial. See if they can recover a little bit of dignity. The MAC-10 goes down, and they actually do get the kill on Kyler as well. They're going to be able to get the retake in here, so they push it on to another round. They get 4 on the board, so...
you just want to just keep applying that pressure, and... hopefully, get to like double digits. Somewhere like that would be awesome for Imperial, but they might lose here, unfortunately.
3 HEs through, and then the Molotovs to follow. It's such a sick... Look at the setup. Look at how everything is planned for 9. Even in a round that's practically, you know, a non-round to begin with. They have almost nothing to play with, but the planning that goes into a round like this for 9 is so comprehensive, right? That's a triple HE to open up Monster with a flashbang just in case... And then you start to be a little bit more hesitant, and you're a little bit more scared, and then you end up losing anyway. That's another classic version of that same story.
Well, for now, Imperial, they have the 5-on-3 advantage. Lux baited into a few shots, but Kai will be taking down his teammate. Lux the standing now, leads at least 1 kill just to guarantee this one, but it's Bolts who's been doing God's work here and continues to land shot after shot. Like I said, Anders, I got
paid 500 Danish kroner and slept in the LAN room with everyone else, and somebody peed on another LAN attendee who was in there. So it's a real wild experience. While they
didn't pay extra for that, did they?
It wasn't a deal that I was privy to, so I can't say for sure. Sounds like the kind of thing you probably do have to pay extra for, but yeah, that was my initiation of the esports scene in Denmark. It's real wild. And while we're going through the memories, almost around here for 9 that could have closed it out. Unbelievably, they spin it around. It was, what, a 2-on-4 there for Lux and Vinny. They've managed to turn it around. Goofy, though, looking to close it out, but he can't.
And this double setup towards Monster. Lux looking to take the aggro. Will they check the close corner? It doesn't even matter. How does Kyler get both their Anders?
I don't even know, but it's a disaster. Oh, the jump through Bolts. He actually just sprayed it down mid-air. Oh, his second. He's going to stop the bomb as well. Bolts, that is madness. Minio now in a 1 versus 2. 4 seconds left here. He just has to go straight for it. He might get the bomb plant, but there's no way he can live this one down. Oh my god, that is crazy for Bolts. He should have definitely not been able to do that. Which is just very, very hard to play. But they even boost Key up here, so he is in a very powerful position. If they come for the smoke, they probably can't easily check this. Oh, actually, they just shoot him down for the smoke. That's great. Bolts, what a read. He must have realized that they had boosted on the other side. They take down Hades. This should never be a retake, but I mean, they're getting kind of close now, Henry. 2 versus 3. Fallen is right there, and he takes down Kyler. It's all on Goofy, and they don't get a single kill in the afterplant. I don't even know what's happening.
They've done it again. Kai and Kyler walk in. They get those 2 opening frags, and then somehow Bolts comes through and kills everyone again.
Nice attempt at an opening. The flashbang was actually pretty good, but he just couldn't find the spray there. Lux will take him down. They're not ready for the Tech-9, though. Oh, he keeps running and gunning, and Hades with a double. A little bit of danger here. Fallen, he's going to go down. Triple kill for Hades. What an absolute power through the map.
So they know where one player is at least. Kyler gets the information there towards short. Surely Bolts doesn't win a 3 versus 1 here, Anders.
Bolts obviously not looking to save the weapon because that would be really silly. Just on the other side, smoke is fading. Grenade not going to kill or even touch anyone, and Hades will take him down. Quad kill for Hades to pull on. The benefit of doing it is that you are more in control of the pace of the game, and you're making more decisions than you are maybe on the CT side. So I could respect that, but I mean obviously you could also end up getting really badly beat up here for 9. Are probably going to be pretty good. Goofy's back at it with the dualies, and he's going to be good for a double kill. Yeah, they're just already.
What is going on? How do they know everyone's there?
Because they're just so good, Henry.
What the hell is going on? Like, they hadn't even...
Yeah, if you get the first one, the next one is going to be against the guy who's also trying to defuse. That'll make it a little bit easier. I mean, I like the repositioning. I like everything about this, but you're absolutely right. One little mistake here, and the ace clutch is going to be cancelled. Oh, that is fantastic. Joda, he might actually be able to do this. He's taken down Mini already, and Hades does not have a diffuse kit, and he's already coming from far away. Oh, he's still going to pick up the kill. Oh, no, my God, but there's no time for it, Joda. He doesn't get the ace, but he does get the clutch anyway. That is magnificent. That's so unlikely, but well done. Kyler realizing now that they're getting quite close in there, so he should call for a little bit of backup instead. Goofy is going to be part of that backup. Bolts just getting blown up before they even get the bomb down here, and the flashes are real good. Fallen on his own, and he can't get the bomb plant. He does get a kill on Goofy.
Something is not quite right today.
Oh, look at the spin around there. Very aggressive, and even though you find the 2 kills, Minio is still aware that looks could be pushed up, so he's still going to be checking that that long side. Very, very important. 4 versus 2. And you're right, if anyone missed that Saw game earlier, so crazy. Ents had everything going their way at one point. It's almost unbelievable. Bolts and Vinny are left here. And there's not really... I think there's nothing they can do. Saving for 50 seconds is kind of boring, but I don't see another way out here. Oh, maybe there is. They're shooting their way out, Henry. It's a novel idea.
Maybe there is. Take it back.
Yeah,
they're back in it. Push coming in from T-Spawn. That's Kyler, though. And, yeah, I think you're onto something. Doesn't look like there is much to say, as bolts will be dropped as well. So are the finances. Bolts can drop, like... Well, exactly. I think they want us to be a little bit brazy ourselves as part of the brand, as we see Lux helping himself towards shore. They don't expect a second player, though. Minio's going to help himself to 1.5. I don't know, this round's still anyone's. Fallen, a questionable little push there towards the sandbags.
Vinny really giving his all right now. 20 seconds, but the element of surprise is gone. And Kyler will be able to pick him up. So 9 are in the lead now on the Vertigo.
Find one of those openings that gives you a chance to make some territory control under your remit. We're going to see now just one player remaining. That's going to be Vinny. And again, wrong place, wrong time. Can't do anything with this scenario. He'll be hoping to get 1 kill, and that'll be about it. There it is. Oh. And down he goes. So mission accomplished in that regard, I suppose. But this is where 9 are on fire. If anything can be done to salvage it, I think Kyler's got a prime position, but he kind of fumbles it. Vinny takes him down. A leg shot for Kai as well, and Lux seems to know he's hit him. Takes a tick of damage from the Molotov too, so this is looking quite good for Imperial, Anders.
Yeah, it really is. Also, Minio got lured into that peak there. Goofy's on his own, and he can't defeat Joda. Oh, very cool. Kai's over here. There's not much he could do. Try and save the AWP, maybe. I was going to say, they have one at Vinny, so then they're not really looking to steal it away from him necessarily, but there we go. Lux going to be able to find him. Great round for Imperial. That should give them, trying to see if we can get that headshot through the smoke. Not going to be able to do so. Molotov doesn't really do anything. It lands inside of the smoke, but that's impressive. Oh, they're in trouble. Vinny with a double. How is it happening?
It's looking very good. Vinny, he'll be able to get the bomb down as well. It's Hades. You can hear him planting on the other side. This is a key frag, and Lux converts it, no problem. Vinny gets his 3rd as well. This is actually a great turnaround. They will pick it up. Transitioning towards the elevators, and he's actually losing teammates all across the map. This is looking good for 9-6.
It really is. Ooh, this 2 versus 4. Hades and Goofy, they're kind of at the center of the map, but I don't even know if they realize where they need to go right now. There's T's everywhere. Fallen is in the middle. How do you even rotate around this? Hades, the last one left. Fallen takes him down. It's 9-6 at the end of the half. Unbelievable stuff. really. Minio, there's the setup for it. It's actually Goofy to get the shot off, but Hades on the assisted flashbang. They just keep throwing flashes and going for it. Kay's been picking up another kill, but Bolt's at least got one in return. They're shooting through the smoke, both sides, and they're kind of connecting as well, doing a little bit of damage. The bomb, though, it's going to get planted on the other side. Nobody can stop it. There is no kit currently in play. There is a smoke cover onto Vinny, so they can try and go for it here, but imagine it's going to be a very difficult retake.
Very difficult. And we'll see how it begins here. The Julies encroaching on the terrorist position, but it's going to be Yota, the danger man, removed, and just Bolts remaining. He had a fantastic overpass, considering, of course, might as well save. But 9 winning.
No head armor, I think.
Yeah,
he got blown up. They only have
3
one
players
on
with
Jota.
helmets.
Yeah, you need to be able to have that against the Mac 10. It's so scary. Look at him walking through, and he's going to win the fight as well against Bolts. Kyla, just imagine that. You fight 2 M4s at the B bomb site, and you take them both down. And on the other side, I mean, people were memeing on Fallen earlier. He had, I think, 1-7 scoreline or something like that. But I mean, he started to build it up as well. He's up to 7 now, overtaking Bolts at the moment.
God's work here on Vertigo. 21 kills to his name, and spotting him. Hades actually locks him in towards the elevators as well. That's a lovely Molotov. He knows he can just focus towards heaven here, but have they accounted for Lux? He's still on the bomb site here, but completely blind. That's a beautiful flashbang. Bolts, he's had a great series so far. He'll need multiple frags, and they've lined up for him, Anders. He could be on for a third as well. How does he keep delivering time and time again? It's back down to a 2-on-2. The bomb can be planted, but does this mean they can still win the round? Hades will find the penultimate frag, and it looks like they've done enough here. It was Bolts that gave them a lifeline. But Vinny now, with just 1 HP, I think his days are numbered, Anders. That a window opportunity, but unfortunately it slammed back in his face. He gets himself towards Tetris, but here's Bolts. He doesn't look like he's missed much today. Kai's actually got away with it. Making his way towards a bomb site as well. Gets himself the 3rd kill of the round. And that's going to be a 4-on-1. Yota, nothing he can do about this one, I'm afraid. As you mentioned, amazing form in the early few rounds, but
first half is very, very impressive, but somehow doesn't feel like it's quite enough at the moment. So,
well, time will tell, Anders. This is definitely a problem. There's always a chance. Oh, God, no, maybe not. I thought that the timing could work in their favor. We have got one last line of defense here. That's the Desert Eagle, and it's a horrible spray for Minio. He loses control of the garden hose, and that's what I mean. Like, there's always a chance, and they're fumbling this round somewhat. They should still win here, but like, it's getting awkward all over the map.
That's not quite going to cut it, is it?
It might not, Anders. We're going to need 5 in a row at this stage, which is possible. Don't get me wrong.
Just immediately out of there. Oh, no. Lux caught, assuming that no one would have been there. Jota in the back. He's aware that there's another player there, but he has no idea where to go. If he stays in the corner, he's probably going to get grenaded out of there. Now he's down. 3 versus 3. And quite a lot of damage on the Vinny and Fallen. Man. This is mental. Right into it. He was already low on health. Bolts is going to be getting the kill on Key. He was trying to push through the smoke. Very aggressive stuff here, but Minio and Goofy, they should have this 2-on-2, Henry.
I don't know. I feel like this is, like I said, these are the rounds that Imperial always seem to win. There is a low HP player in the form of Vinny. If he's going for the defuse, that's a problem. So he'll touch it, but it's not a commitment. And jumping up on the bomb site, there's Bolts. And now things do get a little bit goofy, if you don't mind me saying. As he tries to get out of there, he's just trying to avoid the bullets. And he should have done enough at this point. The defuse will have to be committed. Even if he just checks it, he wins the round. And there we have it. It was an interesting series, to say the very